Hey guys, welcome back to Everyday Kentucky. We are talking about small town, big charm, and I am here in London at, of course, Sweet Wally's with the one and only Mr. Wally. Tell me a little bit about your facility right now and how we can get some of these amazing apples.
Well, you can go to Facebook and we're on there. You can order online, just order, call us, give us a call, and we'll get you an order out. Pretty quick, couple days, get your order. But here at the White Lily in London, we're here. We have apples, we have swirls, we have our candies, we have jellies and jams. So we have a lot of different things that are available here at the shop.
So how did Sweet Wally's come about?
Well, it all started back probably about 12 years ago. I was making a caramel sauce for French toast. It was a Rainforest Cafe French toast that I kind of copied the recipe when I went there for a breakfast meeting. And I told myself, I can make caramel sauce, I can make caramel. So I started making caramel, started making apples, and then that went into trying different candies and, using friends and family to taste everything, because some things just didn't taste good, had too much chocolate or not enough caramel, whatever. So, I used family to kind of give me some, from 1 to 10, and if I got, oh, that's all right, I was like, no, that ain't gonna work. I don't like all right, I want, man, that's amazing.
And they are. Man, that's amazing. I literally have seen you, Mr. Wally, at several different events, and your apples almost sell out each and every time.
They do, yeah. And that's, that gives me joy, is seeing the faces on people when they take a bite into the apple or one of the swirls, which has the caramel, the homemade caramel with the roasted pecans. And that was one thing that was, took me a little while to perfect, because it started out with just pecans, caramel, and chocolate. But my first attempt, it was a little bit too much chocolate.
Okay.
So I had to go back to the drawing board, and then, after taking some of the chocolate away, it still was just like, oh. I'd ask the customer, how is that? And they're like, it's okay. And I was like, that ain't gonna work. So I went back to the drawing board again, and I started roasting the pecans, and that was a game changer.
And you are literally changing the game in the candy industry right now. So if someone's interested in getting some of your amazing candy and or your apples, how can they do so? Because it's not just here at the White Lily.
Not just here at the White Lily. No, we're actually expanding out to different boutique stores, stuff like that. So we have them here at the White Lily. We have them in Hazard, at the Copper Lantern.
Okay.
If you live around Hazard, we have them in Barberville at the Blue Willow gift shop.
We have Pikeville, didn't you? Two Chicks.
At Two Chicks. They just picked up our apples just a few weeks ago, and they've been selling out. We can't keep them stocked enough, really.
So how are you going to stay stocked as soon as this airs? Because they're going to flood in here and grab those apples.
Just got to keep making them. So probably going to have to staff up a little bit, but we'll handle it.
And so for the season, what are we talking about? Because right now we're in spring, we're making our way towards summer. Do you have any seasonal flavors?
We actually have a few new flavors right now. We have what we call a confetti apple, which is a Ghirardelli white chocolate on top of the homemade caramel, and then sprinkled with Fruity Pebbles. And I'm working with another one, which is, I don't know if you've ever had the Biscoff cookie.
Yes.
So using the Biscoff cookie crumble, we're actually calling it the Traveler because it's something that you get on airplanes. It's a Biscoff cookie. So we got a new one that's either white chocolate, it's going to be the daytime Traveler, dark chocolate is going to be the nighttime Traveler. So using the Biscoff cookie, the caramel with the either dark or white chocolate, and the Biscoff crumble. So those are several new ones that we have.
So we just need to make sure to stay up on your Facebook page and look and see when those new items are coming out, right?
Correct. Okay, absolutely, yeah.
Thank you so much. And don't forget, stay right here. We'll have more Everyday Kentucky.